And what is your name in Martian? And what is your name in Martian? And what is your name? And what is your name in Martian? And your name in Martian? And your name in Martian? And just stay right there. The person I'm touching, stand up in front of your chair. The person I'm touching, stand up in front of your chair. And now take 2 steps forward. Person I'm touching, stand up in front of your chair right now. I'd like to have this person right here into the middle. Please, Steve, stand over there in the middle. Take 2 steps forward, Elaine. Everyone else in the audience, everyone else on stage right now. The people on stage, the people right there sitting in your chairs, you are now going to interpret the language into sign language. Stand up in front of your chairs because you are sign language experts. Stand up in front of your chairs, you're sign language experts. We have with us a person that speaks Martian. Steve is from Mars, a person that does Martian interpretation. Lori interprets the Martian language. We also have Elaine, who is from the moon, and she speaks the moon language, Mooney. When I count to 3, you're going to speak. The person from Mars, you're going to interpret. People behind, take 3 steps forward so you're even with the committee because you are sign language experts. They take the language of Martian and they place it into sign language. You're going to lift your hands up as we ask some questions. You're going to tell us the answers in sign language and get ready for the interpretation in English. Person from Mars again, tell me what is your name in Martian right now? Rockets. And in English, what is his name?
Chester.
Okay, and Chester, get ready for the sign language, please. We have with us the person from the moon, and tell me what is your name in moon language?
Marta.
And in English, what is that moon person's name?
Sylvia.
Okay, and now back into the languages. Get ready to do the sign languages. Person from Mars, describe to us what the planet Mars is like. Tell us in sign language, and you tell us in the language of Martian right now. And
Creatures.
And could you repeat what he had said? And in English, what does that mean?
It is a big red planet with many moons. I'm sorry, I messed up. It is a big red planet. It has many mountains and rivers, and the rivers have teeny tiny little creatures in it. Big valleys and little bugs flying all around. I kind of added that because I forgot it before.
Okay, and now we want to ask the person from the moon to describe to us in English. Get ready with the sign language experts. What is the planet, the moon, like? What is that planet like? Tell us in moon language now. And in English, could you tell us what she said in the moon language?
The moon really is made out of cheese. The Isle of Tranquility isn't tranquil at all. There's lots of fighting and rioting going on there. Lots of the moon people are getting hurt and injured, and they are being destroyed.
Okay, well, it sounds like there's a lot of problems there on the moon. Can you tell us, please, in the Martian language, what's the difference between women from Mars and women from Earth? Tell us in the Martian language. Hold the interpretation until the Martian is finished. Tell us, what is the difference between women on Mars and women on Earth now? And in English, what is the difference?
Really not much, except the women on Mars have 3 belly buttons.
Women on Mars have 3 belly buttons. What's the difference between the men on the moon and men on Earth? Tell us in moon language right now. And in English, what is the difference?
I really can't say.
Oh, so it's a physical difference, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give us any words of advice? Well, before you do that, tell us in the Martian language, what are the sports on Mars like? Show us with your hands. Get ready with the sign language, please. What are sports on Mars like? And what is sports like on Mars? Tell us in English now.
They use sticks and rocks. They hit the rocks with a stick, but the stick breaks. And if the stick breaks, that means you get a home run.
Oh, that's unusual. And how are the sports on the moon? What kind of sports do they have on the moon? And in English, what are the sports on the moon like?
They do a lot of kicking and a lot of physical activity on the moon. There's a lot of jumping and throwing and catching. It's very physical.
Okay, and if you can give us any words of advice, people from outer space, how can we make Earth a better place? What are we doing wrong that we should be doing right? Tell us in Martian right now.
Okay, so I'm excited to see you guys. Look, you can see the original, see me,
And tell us in the moon language, what are we doing wrong that you folks are doing right on the moon? And in English, tell us what the Martian said. What are they doing right on Mars that we're not doing right here?
Well, actually, what they're doing on Mars and what they're doing on the moon are very similar. They love one another, they help one another. If they have any problems, they take care of it in a ring with judges and fighting. No one else gets hurt, except, of course, in that Sea of Tranquility. They're a little crazy over there. But other than that, they all try to help each other, and they love each other, and they come to each other's aid.
That's wonderful. Give a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, interpreters. Show us how you wave goodbye. Person on Mars, person on the moon. Show us that special way you wave goodbye. Isn't that wonderful? Give a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, interpreters. Sit down in your chairs right now. Sit down in your chairs. Sit down in your chairs right now and close your eyes. When you sit down in your chairs, you close your eyes. You'll go deep back into the hypnotic sleep. Right now, eyes closed. Sleep. Deeper and deeper sleep. Every muscle, nerve, and fiber in your body is relaxed. Allow the head to drop down, Marilyn. Each and every exhale, becoming deeply, deeply relaxed.